Mental health. It's a topic people used to avoid talking about, but now it's becoming a normal part of our conversations. Two generations, Gen Z and Millennials, think about mental health in different ways. But who is doing better? Let's take a closer look at how they handle it and what we can learn from both. Let's start with Millennials. They were born between the early 1980s and the mid 1990s. When they were growing up, talking about mental health wasn't common. People thought going to therapy was only for those with big problems, which wasn't true. Millennials worked hard to change this mindset. They started conversations about mental health and made it okay to talk about feelings. Shows like Friends and How I Met Your Mother helped too, by showing that therapy could be a good thing. Social media like MySpace, Orkut, and early Facebook gave them a space to share their thoughts and struggles, even if it wasn't perfect. But millennials have their challenges. They grew up with a work hard, play hard mindset. Many feel like they have to keep pushing themselves even when they need a break. This can make it hard for them to fully take care of their mental health. Now let's talk about Gen Z. They were born from the late 1990s to early 2010s. Unlike millennials, Gen Z grew up in a time where talking about mental health was already becoming normal. For them, therapy isn't just okay, it's something many people openly talk about and even recommend. On TikTok and Instagram, Gen Z shares tips about self-care and mental health in simple ways. They talk about setting boundaries, taking mental health days, and making time for themselves. They have also pushed for schools and workplaces to offer better mental health support. But growing up with social media has its downsides. Gen Z often sees pictures and videos of other people's perfect lives, which can make them feel like they are not good enough. Anxiety and stress are common for this generation. While they are great at talking about mental health, some people say they don't always follow through with taking action, like going to therapy regularly. How are these generations alike and different? Millennials started the movement to talk about mental health openly. They showed that asking for help is okay. Gen Z took this idea and made it even bigger. They talk about mental health loudly and try to make changes in schools, workplaces, and society. Still, both generations have struggles. Gen Z deals with the stress of social media, while millennials sometimes feel stuck in a work until you drop mindset. Each group has strengths, but they also have lessons to learn from each other. What can we take away from this? From millennials, we learn to keep going, even when it's hard. They remind us that making big changes, like breaking the stigma around mental health, takes time. They have also shown us that it's okay to want stability while working on mental health. From Gen Z, we learn to put mental health first. They teach us that saying no and setting limits is important. They remind us that mental health isn't just about one person, it's something we all need to care about as a community. In the end, mental health isn't about who does it better. Whether you're a millennial trying to stop overworking or a Gen Z dealing with social media stress, the goal is the same: to be kind to yourself and to others. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is creating a world where it's okay to not be okay. Thanks for watching and being part of this conversation. Let's keep talking about what really matters. Until next time, take care.